Samantha here, and today I'm sharing advice that I wish I knew when I was entering into university. If I had known what I know now, I would have done quite a number of things differently, to be honest. University is a crazy time filled with opportunity for lots of things, and so that is why you should take advantage of it. My first piece of advice would be to use the student card. I'm not talking about the actual student card that you get when you sign up for university, your little student ID. Send out emails to professionals that you want to shadow, that you want to get to know for internship opportunities, for collabs, and tell them, hi, I am a student at blah, blah, blah university. I'm interested in learning more about whatever it is. I would love to shadow you or interview you and, whatever it is you want from the person. As soon as you say that you are a student, people are 100 more times likely to do whatever it is you ask for. You're able to get so many things from saying you're a student. And I only learned this in the end of my 4th year. And if I had known it beforehand, oh my gosh, how my experience would have been so much different. My second tip would be to start a podcast to network. In-person events are often the way we are told to network with people. However, it is or going to coffee with somebody that you're interested in getting to know. However, it is so much easier if you are a little bit awkward or unsure to start a podcast and record your episodes. Reach out to everybody you want to learn from, and that's an easy arena to be able to not only ask every single question you want an answer to, but also to record it. And then if you're interested in knowing more, maybe you could do a follow-up episode, or you could follow up with them and meet them in person at a coffee house or something like that. But honestly, having a podcast allowed me to meet so many people that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise, and also it makes them feel like, hey, they're getting something out of it too, a little bit of exposure, as instead of going to a coffee shop where, they don't really get anything out of it except for being a good person. Number 3 would be to get on LinkedIn. Everybody that you meet, send them a personalized message saying, hey, we met at this and this, would love to chat more, would love to connect, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, you can see my ring light. Number 4 would be to get Notion or a good Rolodex. You can't rely on just LinkedIn to categorize everybody you know. You want to have a system in place that has all of their contact info, their email, their phone, some fun facts about them, some notes, and you want it all organized in one place. And if you have Notion, you can set it so it gives you reminders every month, every 3 months for you to follow up and connect with these people, to reach out. And so it's a good way to keep organized. I'm terrible at staying in contact after networking, and so Notion is one thing that helps me. I'm still terrible at it. It's only as good as you put into it, but that would be my tip to you. I'm not sure what tip this is, but intern. So many people, while you are a student, will let you follow them around, will let you shadow them, will let you get free projects. Just say, hey, I'm in a class, I need a project for school. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. And they'll send you something to do. Now that I'm graduated, nobody cares. And then my second to last tip, my last main tip, that was my last tip about business. Now getting into other things. My next tip would be to enjoy the university experience. Don't work too hard. Honestly, I went into school and I had so many, my school was so expensive. I had so many student loans. I worked 2 or 3 jobs at a time, and I didn't get to make as many friends or have all the same experiences that I wish I did. I didn't really get the same university experience as everybody else. And even people in my dorms thought I didn't like them because I just didn't have time. I was working on the weekends and studying weekdays, in the evenings. So I didn't have time to really become good friends and make connections with people. And that is probably my biggest regret from university. My last tip, and this is one I followed, is with dating. Don't date your first year. Get to know as many people as possible. Then the second year, you can narrow it down In the third year, if you want to date, go ahead. That way you could be engaged in the fourth year, or it doesn't work and you keep going. But you want to not narrow down everything in your first year. You want to continue meeting as many people, because even if you're not interested in them romantically, you don't want a romantic interest taking your time away from making all the connections you could be making. There's so many people in like our area who are like, oh yeah, I know that person because I had this class with them at Trinity. And they're almost 50 years old. There's so many people, it lets you bond them. And you know, if you're in a relationship and you're just focusing on that, you don't get the same experience as you would. And I'm not saying like don't date, oh my gosh, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying set 1 year aside to focus on other things. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that these tips help you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any other questions or things you want to know. What is your biggest tip for university students, or thing that you wish that you did? Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.